Hello, this is Bob Ratcliffe with Adrienne, our wine expert down here in Florida on the Space Coast. You don't have her. So, this is the second bottle of wine we're trying out tonight. Again, we're going to go ahead and put these videos out online. Let us know what you want to name this show, or if you want us to even go on with it. Okay, because we're trying to give you real world information. I have no clue except I like wine. So, I think I know something. I throw the words out to Adrienne, she laughs, and then she tells me what the real word is. So, we're going to go ahead and try this one out tonight. Adrienne, good luck.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay. All right. Tonight, for our second bottle, by the way, we just finished gorging ourselves on cheese and lobster, which is really the only way to enjoy wine.
Woo-hoo.
We're having Rouchet de Castagnoli Monferrato, okay? So, when I came home with this bottle, I'm like, wow, I kind of glossed over Italy a little bit. I remember studying Piedmont, I remember the bigger regions, but I'm like, I don't remember hearing about this. Big thing is if you look at the bottle, especially with Italian wines, if you see a word and then you see the word D, the grape usually comes first, followed by the region. So one that everybody's probably more familiar with is Moscato d'Asti. So like Moscato being the name of the grape, Asti being the region it's from, or like Ribera d'Asti. You'll see that a lot on your bottles. So this one here says Rouchet de Castagnoli Monferrato. So we know Rouchet is the grape, even though we don't really know too much about it, and Castagnoli Monferrato is the region in Piedmont. And this is a DOCG wine. All that basically means is
It's
that
a dog.
this is a fair and accurate
It's a dog wine.
with the C in there.
Question from the back class.
Yes, answer.
The land that this wine comes from, is it like flat, hilly? Is it like on a coastline? Is it cold? Is it what?
Piedmont is actually northwestern Italy, so it's
Yep.
actually very mountainous. They're really neat because every year they
Damn,
have
see, she knows all this crap.
They have
I
that-
try to stump her, so go ahead.
They have that big truffle festival every year, where everybody internationally comes and they gorge themselves on truffle everything, truffle oil, truffle pasta dishes, everything.
Cool.
So, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try this. I guess I don't know too much about it other than it's Piedmont, and that's a region I'd actually I would love to visit in Italy.
It's all right. I'm just putting my Yorkie in her back of her shirt. If you can, let me just turn it over here so you can see, real quick. See, I was going to let her carry my dog around tonight.
Yeah,
So
keep the dog warm while
Yeah.
I'm tasting.
there we go.
Back to what was the DOC?
Okay, yes. So a DOC, this is actually a DOCG wine. So you've got three broad classification levels in Italy. The broadest being your IT one, your IG ones, indication geographica typica. So it's like typical of that region. Then you have your DOC wines, which means that they're very relevant to that area. They remind you of that area. The DOCG wine is one step higher. That just means that somebody actually tasted it and said, yes, this is what that wine should taste like. It's using the grapes that are supposed to be grown in that area. It uses all of the right production methods for that area. So it just means it's not necessarily better quality, but somebody did taste it and say the wine is right. It's right. So you may not like it more than a DOC or like a more regionally labeled wine, but it's gonna have somebody tasted it and approved of it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So. All right. So what are we gonna do first, guys? Look at the color. Yeah, we're gonna observe the color. We're gonna swirl it. You get your wine glass up under that camera.
He failed. He's already sampling.
He sipped it right.
I told you I'm amateur. That's why I need Adrienne in this video to teach me.
No wrong way to do it, but I promise you, if you sip it and then smell it, it's gonna smell different after you've tasted it.
This one's a lighter color than the other one that we tried earlier.
It's definitely more ruby.
Yeah, definitely more ruby. And I can see it also. Yep.
If you look at the.
See if I can try to show everybody.
It's really on the edge of the, what's that called?
The meniscus, like
the
the rim.
meniscus, and you can see the color.
Some lights.
Not as much of a,
Judging by the
Orangey, lighter color, not
Yeah.
as deep
Much lighter.
as the GSM.
and it's definitely like a clear,
Yeah.
not an opaque. You can see through
Yeah.
to the bottom of your glass.
And again, since this is a newer wine, I would call it the bouquet,
Yeah, right.
not the.
It's the aroma, not the
Oh,
bouquet.
the aroma.
Yeah.
See, there I go
It
again.
is a 2016. So
2016,
vintage-
so it's
That's
aroma.
what I get asked a lot. Is people always ask me, what does the year mean on the bottle? What's 2016? That's the year the grapes were harvested. People are like, does that mean that's how long it aged? Does that mean when it was bottled and sent off? Nope, that's just the year that the grapes were grown and picked. So 2016 was the year the grapes were harvested.
Okay, can you ask me, or can I ask you a question on what would be good to pair it with? I mean,
I try not to, overcomplicate things when it comes to pairing food and wine together. There's generally people like to say what grows together goes together. So like if we're having Italian wine, your safe bet's a lot of Italian dishes. So like a red sauce, some Parmesan cheese, anything that comes from Piedmont too. So if you want to get more specific, look for what's regionally popular in Piedmont. That would be a great pairing. But generally, I just say drink what you like and eat it with what you like. More often than not, it's gonna work out. It may not be like a match made in heaven, but it's gonna work. You're not gonna have a bad pairing.
yeah, I was always taught red wine goes with meat, white wine goes with seafood.
And the new theory now is they more match body, like the weight of the dish with the weight of the wine. So if you're doing a lighter meat, like pork or like seafood, you can go with a lighter red, or you could do like a white. So you match body with body, as opposed to like red with red wine, white meat with white wine.
That's good because I like red more than white.
What do we smell? What are we smelling?
It's definitely fruitier than the last.
It smells a little hot yet.
Yeah, the bakeries are still coming off of it. What a lot of people like to do is they open the bottle, especially with some of your Italians. More of your Tuscan Italians, I like to open them about an hour before you drink them and just let it breathe. Kind of let that air.
Yeah, it smells soft.
Now, this last wine we had was a little bit more spicier. It was called the Full Moon Double Barrel. I feel like this one's not as, spicy?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, a little bit
It
smoother.
smells lighter. I don't know how.
Red fruit.
Instead of
Softer red fruit.
instead of like the dark berries, right?
No. Did I taste it? What do you think?
Now you can taste it.
Mmm.
See if we can get the video to pick this up without the light blaring it out.
Tastes like cherries.
I would say like a dried cherry.
Yeah, like the tart dried cherry.
Kind of reminds you
There
of a
you
little
go.
bit like
I like it.
Montepulciano almost.
Yeah. But then the funny thing is once you taste it and you sniff it again, it smells different.
Yeah.
You smell more too once you've tasted it. It's kind of
The
weird.
smell, the aroma, because that's where you get that action going on in the back of your throat. You got the
Yeah.
vapors traveling up the back of your nasal passage inside your mouth. It's actually pretty nice. But most Italian wines in general, like the biggest problem with, like I said, with people here is they drink wine like it's its own event. They just kind of like drink it on its own. Like I drink wine for the sake of drinking wine. They'll open this bottle and sit on the porch.
Awesome.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's
how
me.
you enjoy it. But,
Yeah, but my neighbors see me out every night. And
but you always, like I said, they're meant to be paired with food. They're meant to be enjoyed with
Yeah,
food.
especially the Italian
So
one.
yeah, but especially Italian because they're high acid and they do have a little bit more tannins. So fattier foods always kind of tame the tannins in the wine and the acid, and it always makes it really like a good palate cleanser in between your food. I like this. This is
Well,
different.
Adrienne, thank you for increasing my education
Fantastic.
on wine, but I feel like I'm taking 2 steps back because I keep thinking, okay, you give me all this powerful words to say, and then I try to say them, and I still screw it up.
Yep, just keep it simple.
So yeah, I'll try to sit there and memorize some of what I've learned. I'll have to rewatch some of the videos. And again, guys, we need your comments. We need you to give us a name for this. It's like it's Adrienne that's doing all this, and we're doing wines, and this is going to be something we want to do regularly, but we want to put it in layman's terms where everybody can understand it. You can get those wine videos out there where they try to be all fancy and they give the exact history that they're reading off of Wikipedia, but we want to give you real world. And you got somebody here that I love wine, but I have no clue what I'm drinking or anything. And then you got Adrienne that is just, she has a passion for it. So it's going to help out big time for me, and I hope it helps out for you too. So please like the video, share it, and again, let us know what you want. You know, give us a little bit more of a format so we know what to go with. Anything else?
The biggest thing with wine is just learning what you like about a wine and being able to communicate it. Because you can throw out fancy terms all day. There's leather and there's saddle aromas in here. Like you could get fancy with it and sound like James Suckling writing a review for it, but that doesn't help you convey what you're looking for. And a lot of people like that I encounter don't know what it means when you say a wine is dry. I ask them, do you like a fruity red wine? And they're like, no, I don't like sweet wine. And like fruity does not mean sweet. They're not the same. They're not. They're completely different terms. So it's just being able to figure out what it is you like about a wine and being able to communicate that with somebody else. It doesn't have to be over the top or fancy.
Well, I know one thing that helps me. Every time I find a wine that I like, I just take a picture of it on my cell phone and I save it.
Yep, I do
always
too.
keep a catalog of what you like.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Woo, I appreciate it. Awesome second video. She is running the camera tonight, so give her a like.